Hi everybody. A couple of issues I thought I'd have a chat to you about today in dealing with the revenue, or difficulties in dealing with the revenue. And we seem to be having a lot of those recently. There's two cases in particular that are worth mentioning. One is with regard to the imposition of penalties on interest on a capital gains tax liability, which we were negotiating with the revenue and ultimately reached agreement with them on after about 9 months waiting for them to respond to our correspondence. In fact, the only way we could get them to respond was to go through the complaints procedure, and even then it took a further 3 months for them to deal with it. That's all fine or not fine, whatever way you see it, but the issue really for the taxpayer was that the debt was passed to debt collectors, and they were sort of harassing them about it, and we sort of dealt with it by writing to them, explaining the situation, writing to the debt collectors, that is, explaining the situation to them, and just stating that we thought it was unreasonable for them to seek to collect debts that are not due, and it's against the course of natural justice to continue to seek repayment of those amounts. But they're not really interested in that, are they? I mean, they're just instructed by the revenue to collect the debt, and that's it. So that was quite stressful for the taxpayer. The other is in relation to an appeal that we lodged. And after a couple of months where when we had no response, and the revenue had passed the debt to debt collectors, and continued to seek to collect it, we again got through to the revenue finally on the agent's helpline, and were told that it would take them a further 5 to 6 months, would you believe, before they could deal or consider the appeal. But in the meantime, there's nothing they could do with regard to having the debt set aside for the moment, and to stop the debt collectors trying to collect it. So basically what I'm saying is the only way to seems to be able to get them to respond is to use the complaints procedure, and we as soon as we did use that, we did get results from it. So I was just wondering if anybody else had any experiences like that, and if maybe they'd like to share them with me. So that's it for today. Thanks for listening.